Alright guys, come back. We got some work I want to do on the Titan. Nothing too major, but if you have an older vehicle like mine, you might need to do this too. So come back and we'll try this together. What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick with Mid 10 Outdoors. How's my outdoor crew doing? Hope this video's finding you well. So, Titan, it's a 2010, so it's 13 years old. Or 14 years old, excuse me. 14 years old. So, yeah, it shows its age. It's been, you know, put in some places and everything, but it's starting to get dark earlier. Which I love being dark in the mornings going to work versus dark at night coming home, because that means you can't do nothing much outside at night. But do have to run headlights. And I've noticed, and I've got LED headlights and fog lights in this truck. So they're much brighter than the normal factory halogen bulb. I have noticed the driver's side's a little darker, and you'll see why here in just a second. We're going to try to take care of that. What I'm going to use on it, I know that was there. What I'm going to use on it is Meguiar's Plastix, and we're going to go over the headlights. What's crazy is the passenger side looks pretty good. It's the driver's side that's kind of foggy, and that's what we're going to go after. We may tackle the passenger side just to brighten it up a little bit more. Now, I washed the truck last week. I'm not going to wash it again today, but what I am going to use, and I highly recommend this product. I've used this ever since I was in the automotive stuff years ago, and especially on window tint. I highly recommend you stay away from Windex on window tint, and it has ammonia in it, and that ruins the window tint over time. But I highly recommend this stuff. This is all we ever used in the shop. When we would tint a vehicle, we would put this on it to clean it. We would put this on it to clean the glass before we tinted it. And this is what I use today. I keep a can in the house, and I keep a can in the garage. I really love spray away. Trust me, I love this stuff. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to spray this on the headlight at first to get any dirt that might be on it, because we don't want to, you know, rub it into the headlight. And then we're going to go after it with this to try to clean them up. So I'm going to get everything set up where you can see the front end, and we'll get out there with the truck and we'll get to work. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I've got you set up on the headlight I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be doing that fog light too. So we're going to get to work on that. And first thing I'm going to do is, like I said, clean it off with the spray away, and then we'll go after it with the Meguiar stuff next. So let's crack this open. We do have a good windy day, so I picked the right day to do this. You know I did. But I'm just going to spray this right here on the headlight like so. And this stuff will not hurt your paint or anything, so don't worry about that. If you get it on the paint or anything else on the truck, it will not hurt it, but it will take the dirt and the grossness off if it's on there, and I'm sure it is. Now I have, and I'm sure people have seen it, where you take bug spray that you would normally use on yourself and do the same thing I'm going to do. But I would think over time that would be bad for the light itself. This truck is kind of nasty. I thought I got it good and clean, but I mean, that just come off the headlight itself, just wiping it down. That's pretty gross. So let's let that dry for a second. Feels good. Always shake this stuff up. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we're going to try this stuff out. Like I said, I've never used this before. I don't think. And I may be wrong. But now, the main thing is, you do not want to let this dry 100%. You're going to wipe it on And then according well, that kind of stinks. I thought I hit record, but I did this part of the headlight already. I may go over it again because it's in pretty rough shape, but you can already see where it's clearing up from where I first started. So we'll get a little bit more on this rag. We'll go up here at the top. We'll rub it in good. Like I said, side to side, because of the way you would look at this light. Giving it a little bit of pressure. And we're going to go back over it real quick. Get the residue off. I can see a difference. I can see a difference already. That light is smooth feeling too. Now I still feel some pits in it. All honestly, these lights are just about to the point where I would need to do a restoration kit on them. But right now, for what I'm trying to do, I'm just going to do this. We'll wipe it on. Like I said, I'm using a little bit of pressure on this thing so to get that edge off of there. Oh, that's much better. I really like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, compare it. Let me spin you around a little bit. Compared to that one, that's pretty darn good. I may actually go over that one over here while we're doing so, but I need to clean it first, so let me do that. Bring you back. Alright, let's get down here and get this one clean. Wipe all anything off that might be in the way. Man, that light's loose and muddy. Look at that. Come off that light. Well, it's warmed up a little bit again here in Tennessee, and dog pecker gnats are out. And if you have to ask what that is, well, you've never owned a dog. Anyway, so let's see what this does. I'm going to swirl this one on. I'm going to rub really effectively, I hope. This may take 2 coats. Yeah, this one is bad. This one definitely needs the restoration kit. It's so bad. So I'm going to let it sit for a second. We'll do a second coat on that one. And it's loose too. That one may have taken some licks here and there a couple times. I mean, the whole front end you see is missing paint and stuff. Little oopsies here and there. Nothing I did. You know better. Alright. So, let's get down in here again. Wipe this really hard. I'm really going to put some pressure on this bad boy. I may not get this one clean. This one may require something else. Yeah, that's about as clean as that one's going to come. Let me look at this other one real quick. This other one we're going to pay a little attention to too real quick. I've got spray stuff, and we pivot you over here. You probably can't see the light because it's kind of tucked in. Spray it real good. I'll tell you what, early this week, going to work in the dark, I was dodging deer all up and down this main road. That means they'll be out at night too, as it cools off and everything. We need some rain. We're supposed to have some this coming weekend when I filmed this. And this one's cleaned up a lot better. Yeah, this is better. That's better than it was. Here, I'll take you off the tripod and we'll get a closer look into this thing real quick. Alright, real quick, I'm going to stick my head in the truck. I'm going to turn the lights on so you can see them. Should still be able to hear me. Let's get after it. Not even going to start it. I'm just going to... Boom. There you go. Without the fog lights, with the fog lights. LEDs. I haven't put LEDs in the brights yet. I may do it at some point. This aftermarket grill that Chase got me years ago, and I kind of like those lights, but that's a lot brighter than it was. This is really good, and the headlights are a lot better. So anyway, let me shut everything off. I'll come back to you with my final thought. Okay, so what's my take on this stuff? I think it works pretty good if you've got one that has slight hazing to it, but like that fog light down the bottom that's got a lot of hazing to it, I don't know, maybe a third application might work. May not. It may be too far gone, or it may need one of the restoration kits. Meguiar's makes one. Basically what you do with that is a light sanding of the light itself, the outer crystal, well, it's not crystal, it's plastic, and then you buff it back out and then you clear it, and that's basically what you're doing with that. So do I think that would bring that back? Probably so. I mean, I've almost completely brought the headlights back, and the one fog light over there looks really good. So I just think this one, it probably gets a lot more abuse being on the driver's side. And if you've never paid attention to that, your driver's side does get more abuse because it has oncoming traffic too. So there's always stuff hitting on that side, or water or whatever hitting on that side of the vehicle versus the passenger side. May not realize that, but that happens. But old Titan, I mean, she's still clicking and still going to get us there. But that's it for this week, guys. I appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of this. I would recommend the Meguiar's Plastix to clean up any of your plastics, be your headlights or anything else you might have. It needs to be brought back a little bit. I highly, highly, highly recommend the spray away window cleaner, because I have used that for 30 years, as long as I know, because I've been using it. I've been using it since probably Hannah was born in 97, so I've been using it since then, if not a little sooner, because I was in the custom stuff in 95, 96. So yeah, that's how long I've been using that, and I love it. It does great. So we'll see you on the next one, guys. Sorry, it's just a little how-to this week, but that's how-to. And we'll see you on the next one. We'll get out of here and we'll go do something. Be prepared. See you.